Alrighty, here we are. Good day to you. Good evening to you. I apologize for taking 3 weeks to get back to you. I think after listening to your response, I was uh, brain fogged on all the new things. Um, trying to. You said you bought here in the middle of this range, so I'm guessing on bar 6 or 7. You said a 50% pullback, so maybe on bar 7 you bought here. Willing to buy more here or below 5. I never got a chance to, and you added more up here where I got out. And yeah, just kind of blew my mind and took a few days to uh, let that sink in, and then I just never made a response. And I went and visited family for a week and blah blah blah. I just didn't get back to you, man. I apologize. I like this. I like to make the videos and send them to you, and hear your response was great. I think I was just a little overwhelmed and never made the time. So anyway, I listened to your response maybe, I don't know, 6 or 7 times. What did I learn? Well, you taking a small position here kind of was surprising to me. All my positions are small because I'm just trading one micro. Willing to add more here. Um, that's definitely not something that's on my skill list yet. But I see, we're going up, and now we're bottoming again, and then we have 5 and 7, or 6 and then 7. It's like, okay, take a small position there. That's all right. I'd feel comfortable doing that if I was looking for it or could see it in real time. Um, and then your your summary of what happened here, yeah, we're at the top of this range, but you said the Bears never really got a good entry bar. So they got 16, small bear doji, and then they got 17, perfect doji almost. And you said you bought more. You added on to your position from here, bought more above where I got stopped out here. So my colors are sold the gold, buy the blue. So I sold here, got stopped out there. That's fine. But then you said we're breaking out here on 18. We're above here, and then on 19, like I was so leisurely in buying again up here. You said I have to get a process where I got to get back in. It's time to reverse, especially on 19. 19 is by the close. Whew, man, that seems scary to me, but I see it now and after the fact, and hearing your words they were gold. That was really good for me to hear. Like, okay, stopped out, that's fine. And when I remember taking this trade, like, oh, I'm okay with taking this trade because it's such a small loss. Like, if we do go back down here, great. My risk to reward would be great if we went back down here. What was that? 2.25 or 2.75 points versus, possibly almost 10. Um, well, I'm okay getting out up here, but then to be able to reverse, whew, that's good. That's new. Um, you said you saw these 3 bars in a row, and so you wanted to wait for one more bear bar, and you got these two, and then you said you'd buy the high two, or even you'd buy above 30, you'd even buy above 31 or 32. You got to get back in. Um, yeah, that's really good stuff. Um, you did say after such a strong leg here that you know, and then, well, I guess you did say when I'm thinking of such a strong leg here, I'm thinking I got to buy the high one because we're just going to go. But you saw the strong leg, saw the 3 in a row, and then you thought I'm going to wait for another attempt down. So you're going to wait for the high two. Um, that was really good for me to hear and learn. This is great. This push up, but then we get 3 in a row right here. We're going to wait for another one instead of just buying the high one, which I used the high one up here. I didn't like the signal bar, but I like this one. Um, and I liked all these, if you take out all the big bars, the difference in your P&L is about 2%. That's crazy. I also wanted to say that what I'm trying to do is I'm looking for pullbacks, um, reversals, and breakouts. So I'm trying to swing because that's what Al says is best to do for beginners. I'm trying to look for those swings, which is why I would be looking to buy this 50% pullback here. But, of course, I'm going to be adding on to my skill set, and I'm in this for the long haul. So I just tell you I'm looking for swings so you know what I'm looking for. But this breakout, yeah, buy the close here or even above it, totally fine. Never got back to the entry point, and I could have held it for 20 or more. I don't know. That is definitely one of the things that's hurting me the most is when do I get out? Let's see, how long is this video already? 6 minutes. I'm trying to keep them short. I feel like I can be a talker. I took some trades yesterday, decided to break even on this after I saw 15, and then I got in again, and I was up, 7 or 8 points at one time, and I did see this wedge before we got it. So I had this drawn, by this point in time, bar 11, I had this drawn thinking we could get a wedge up here, and I had a limit order to sell up here for my buy, and it just tickled it. It touched it but didn't go through it, so I never got filled on my take profit and took a break even. So getting out, I say all that to say, getting out of my winning trades is one of my worst problems. I'm trying to hold for 10 to 20 points, and then I end up getting out break even or with a small loss. Instead of just hitting, seeing this bar and just hitting close the trade and taking, 2 or 3 points out of that, that would have been great. And also, since I was buying here, I was thinking I wanted to sell the wedge. And I was like, well, if I was flat, I would have sold below 21. But I was already long, and then by this time I got out break even, I didn't want to sell anymore, but I could have. So if I miss my perfect entry, I don't get back in. That's another problem of mine. All right, where are we at here? 8 minutes. That is long enough. Apologies again for getting back. I really like to keep in touch with you, keep learning from you. So I'm gonna work on another video and send it to you. Alrighty, take care, dude. I'll be talking to you.